Hello my dear space monkeys, I'm Petard, your glorious lord, and welcome back to Planetbase. Let us continue building stuff in this wonderful little game. I would like to build a lab. A lab is necessary because we need to produce vitriol meat or vitri meat or something like that, I don't know what's it called, because we need more food. So where should I put it? Oh, unfortunate, the meteor almost got us. Should I put it over here or on the other side? I'm not really sure. I feel like this place would be better because we can produce healthy stuff. We can produce medicine as well. So I think this would be better because we have the health area and the food area here, so everything should be good. Wait, what's the problem with this guy? Sleepy. Well, go to sleep, sleepyhead. Power storage is low, which means that we will need another one of these solar panel. Because we will need... Well, I don't know, should I build another power collector as well? I feel like I should probably do that. Like, build a power collector and a solar panel as well. We're going to do that. Very nice, we got ourselves the lab, so we can put the workbench, a place for a medic to make medical supplies. I don't actually need that yet, I will need it soon, and I will be building another one of these areas where I can get more vegetables, but we are going to get the tissue synthesizer, vitromeat. Yeah, vitromeat. It's called vitromeat. I forget these names because I never use those words, so I forget. I'm very sorry. So another one of these, biodome. And in that biodome, I think I'm going to be building something for medicine, a high maintenance thing, and probably tomato pad. Tomato pad. Very important to have tomato. Are you guys building stuff? Please build stuff faster. So this power collector is collecting things. I built a small one, see, very small power collector, and I think this is the small version of the solar panel as well. Not really sure, but this one should go up quickly. Hopefully it goes up all the way, because I would hate to build another one of these stupid solar collectors. We will see what happens. I hope that everything is going to be fine. Maybe another windmill. Maybe a windmill would be good because we do have a lot of wind. So a windmill, wind, you know, makes sense that a windmill should be used for wind. Very nice, we got a tissue synthesizer. So the tissue synthesizer needs a biologist, and that biologist creates vitromeat chicken. So I guess I could create more of these tissue synthesizers, but then I would need more biologists as well. That is the problem. So I might actually create the landing pad and bring a few extra biologists. I think if I bring like 3 more biologists, I will be able to create a lot of food, so they will not have problems with eating. Let's do that, shall we? So this is the landing pad. The landing pad is very simple. Once you have it, you can get in the options something extra for the landing pad. I would prefer, like I mentioned in the first episode, that if I click on it, that appears here, but it doesn't appear, you know, the selection menu, because you can select certain things within that landing menu, landing panel menu, or however you want to call it, landing pad menu. But I'm going to show it to you once it gets built, because I can't show it to you until it gets built. Oh, a sandstorm is approaching. The sandstorm is approaching the area. So this is basically the sandstorm. Whenever your citizens go outside during the sandstorm, they will be much slower, and I think there will be a risk of injury, but I'm not exactly sure because nobody ever got injured due to the sandstorm. So maybe injuries happen, I wouldn't know, but I know that they are much slower. And as you can see here, the metal processor is trying to create another metal part, because I need that metal part so I can create the landing pad. See, we are on 3, I need 4. Production is relatively slow, but if I can get that stupid biologist, maybe an extra biologist, and over here what do we need? A regular worker. So if we get an extra biologist, 1 extra biologist and 1 extra worker, then I think that we should be able to, you know, start growing the citizens, growing everything. Because obviously as I bring new people, they will all need to eat, drink, sleep. Some of them will get hurt somehow, so I assume it gets crazy later, I don't know. We will probably see if nothing goes wrong. Things might go wrong, but I don't know. Here it is. The last piece of metal is coming. Bring it to me. Oh no, a piece of metal is necessary to connect this area here, you stupid piece of shit. Wait a second, I suddenly have a lot of food. Does this mean that I would rather need another mine? I feel like another mine would be useful, and also I think I need to build more stuff here. One of these. Yes, we're gonna do that. We're gonna build more of these things. We're gonna need 2 more metal for this. So I'm going to postpone this here, the landing pad. Let's postpone it. Thank you. Bring me back the stuff. So now we have 4 metal, and we are going to use the metal to build these 2. And we're gonna be left with 2 metal. And those 2 metal can be used to create another mine. Is that a good idea? I am certainly hoping that it is a good idea. There we go, an extra mine and these 2 things, and hopefully we will start producing extra metal and bioplastic, because metal and bioplastic is very, very important. So hopefully we will have enough resources to do everything. There, metal processor has been built. It's very good news. So you have 4 pieces of ore. With another mine, we will probably double that, even though I'm not sure, because we don't have enough citizens, because every building needs citizens to do things, at least I think so. I mean, if there is a citizen inside of the mine, then maybe the ore will get found faster. Not sure. Might be. I don't know. There it is, the second mine. Hopefully we will have a shit ton of ore, and of course a shit ton of metal and bioplastic. I rose priority for this area, so I think that will be very good. Oh, a lot of food here. Nice. And a starch package. Over here we have the tissue synthesizer, who is producing a lot of fake chicken. Fake chicken. Chicken is very good. I like eating chicken, but sometimes it just doesn't feel, you know, it feels like a day for something other than chicken. And I often have chicken days. I often eat chicken, which can get a little bit tedious. Eating chicken all the time gets very, very tedious. But anyway, what are we going to do next? We have a lot of food, actually. So basically I think I just need to wait until I have more metal, because the metal is the most needed resource right now. And once I have enough metal, I'm gonna build the landing pad, so I can bring some trading and some new people to our wonderful settlement. It's happening. We are going to have it soon. Check it out. It took a while, because the mines are slow. They're slow as shit and very annoying. And they're slow as shit here as well, because I don't have enough people, but I have a shit ton of food. Look at this. 13 vegetables, 6 vitro meat, and 9 meals. Have enough food to last me 7.5 lifetimes. See, I'm using the number 7 again. I did not do that on purpose. It was an accident, but I did it. Here it is. Little guy, build a landing pad so I can bring some new people in. And maybe trade, maybe get rid of the food for metal, get rid of a little bit of food and get a little bit of metal from it. See, this is the landing pad, and instead of clicking on it and checking the stats, I need to go over here and check the landing permissions. And in the landing permissions we can check the colonists or traders, and the ship already came. It's a colonist ship. I did not ask for this. I didn't even have a chance to do anything. They brought a biologist, and who is the second guy? Worker. Biologist and worker. What? Game? Is the game registering what I'm saying? Because that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, you know, if the game knows what I wanted. But here in the landing permissions you can check a certain percentage of the type of the person you want to come to your city. This is for the colonists. You can also disable it, and you can disable it for the trader. So who do we need? I think we need workers and engineers mostly. Biologists are not necessary since we have a shit ton of food anyway, so it's not necessary. Guard, definitely not. Medic, not really. So engineers and workers. I think I need a few more engineers, or maybe workers. Let's keep it 50-50. 50-50 for workers and engineers. We need more of them, and hopefully more of them will come. I think I would like to build more mines, because ore is not getting gathered fast enough, and I want it to be faster, so I'm going to build more mines. But wait, one mine requires 2 metal. So, oh, we got 1 metal. Is there more metal producing? Not really, just 1 metal. So let's build another mine. Yes, another mine. I'm gonna put it here, mine, and connect it to this area. So we're going to need 3 metal for this, because this little shit also needs metal. See, pending resources 1 metal. Stupid bastards. Shut up, dog! Shut up, dog! Why does the dog do that? Please, dog, shut the hell up. Oh wait, someone is sick. What happened to you? What happened to you, little man? You can also do this. I don't think I showed you this. Check it out. You can go inside and see what's happening. It's very cool. Sick bay. It shows that they have a lot of confidence in terms of their animations and graphics, because most games of this type will not allow you to go too zoomed in. You know, they will not allow you to zoom in all the way, and this game doesn't allow you to, but it allows you to actually go in and then go into that sort of camera mode to check things out. It's very cool. I like it very much. So over here, what's going on? Nothing. But see, there are 2 workers inside. When there are workers inside, the ore works much faster. But obviously we don't have enough people, so it is slower. Let's see here. 87%, and he entered, and now it's gonna go up faster. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. The citizens are necessary for anything to work, which is very cool. Nothing is automated, which is how it should be, because you are in space, so the first few years you will probably need to maintain everything before it can function automatically, which is something that I like. It's very cool. Oh, a ship is here. Are these colonists? Yes, a colonist ship. 2 people. Worker and the second person, click it. Engineer. Excellent. Engineer and worker came. Wonderful. We have a lot of food, so I don't think I will have food problems anytime soon. So I think I can keep bringing more people in. Except for the fact that I probably need to build another bed. Another bed will be necessary, because more people have come to the city. So wait, how many do we have? 11 people. 11 people, 4 beds. Yeah, I think that is pretty much correct. Usually you will want around a bunk bed for 6 people. Bunk bed per 6 people. So if you have 18 people, you should probably have 3 bunk beds, because that's how the game functions. I did test that out, and apparently that is a good number, because they don't get tired evenly, and some of them, you know, like to stay up longer than others. So once you have those 4 or 6 bunk beds, however many you need, basically they will themselves switch between the bunk beds, and not all of them will want to sleep at the same time, which is very cool. You don't have to waste a lot of resources by building the stupid bunk beds. Is the metal being produced? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. 3 ore are inside, and a worker is here, so hopefully we will get the metal soon. I have hope for my beautiful citizens. Are they humans? Because they look human, but it would be cool if they were like, I don't know, some other race from another existence. We're going to disable the spares workshop because we have enough spares, and I kept wasting my metal in the spares, and I don't need more. I have 11. I kind of forgot about that. I forgot that the spares use both metal and bioplastic, so now we should be able to save both metal and bioplastic a little bit. So I'm probably gonna wait until the spares go down to like 4, and then reactivate the spares workshop. By that time I think we will have enough metal, so we won't need to worry and wait for more metal, which is a little bit annoying. Waiting for metal. Who waits for metal on a deserted planet full of nothing? Who waits for metal? Nobody. Everyone. Mine has been built, thank you very much. Hopefully we will have enough ore and enough production to create those stupid metal pieces. Very annoying that it takes so long to get the metal, but... Oh wait, another ship. Colonist ship. Excellent, bring me more. Bring me 3 people, because I need more production faster. 3 people. 1 person. Ah, useless. And this 1 person is an engineer. Oh well. So I think I'm going to raise the worker to like 80% and 20%, or maybe 100%. Yeah, 100% for the worker. I think we need a few more workers, because the workers operate this thing here, and I would like to have 2 workers constantly working on these things here. I want like 4 workers just being here all the time and working on these things, so I can have a shit ton of resources. And maybe I can disable this one. Yeah, let's disable one of them, because I have 7, so I don't think it's necessary to have more. The metal is a priority. More metal. I'm still waiting for the goddamn trader. I want to trade my food for some metal, please. It will help me greatly. Although, I don't think the metal is all that necessary. I think I actually need more people. because I have production of everything. I just need more people to maintain all of the things so production can be faster, right? Does that make sense? It should make sense. And I think I'm gonna need to start producing medicine soon, which means that I will need to open another biolab with the medicine plant and then create the thing here as well, this one, the workbench. The workbench will be created as well, but I think I'm gonna wait for a bit. A little bit of waiting time is always good for the soul. Actually, the metal will be necessary because I would like to build a robotics facility and then build the semiconductors as well. So yeah, metal is actually very necessary, so I'm gonna wait until I have a little bit more people, and then once we have a little bit more people, then I will probably be able to produce things faster and better. So I could like dedicate one person per building or one person per machine. That would be, I think that would be ideal, to have like one person maintain one machine at all times. But that probably requires a lot of resources and people, so it's probably gonna take a while. Power storage is... Shut up! The power storage is fine. I'm going to pause it here, yes, it is time. So thank you very much for watching, I hope you are enjoying Planetbase. It is a very cool game, because it is simple, and yet it is interesting, because I do love space. You guys know that I love space and spacey stuff. So this game embraces the space, and just uses it to its advantage. And I like it very much. I would like to be a god of people in space. That would be kinda cool. Power storage is critical. Shut up. Shut up. Also, if you press space... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Colonist ship again. When will a trader come? Wait, let's see. Who came? Who came? Oh, I came. Who came? One person? Is that just one worker? One single worker. Useless. But it's fine. How many people? 13. Not bad, actually. Not bad. So, pausing it here. Thanks once again for watching, and... stay beautiful, my dear bastards. I will see you next time.